Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Network, Salesforce Developer OOPS concept. Topic what we are going to cover in this session, that is method or procedure. Methods or procedure is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. In Salesforce specifically, within the Apex programming language, procedures or methods are fundamental building blocks used to encapsulate reusable logic, perform operations, and interact with data. Declaring methods in Apex. A method in Apex is defined with a specific syntax including a return type, method name, parameters, it's optional, and a body containing the code to execute. Syntax. First, we are putting access modifiers, return type, method name, parameters, it's optional. So in the curly braces, method body is there and curly brace close. Components of a method or procedure. Access modifiers. Access modifiers are used to control the visibility of fields, methods, and constructors in a class. The four access modifiers are public, private, protected, and global. Return type specifies the type of value the method returns. Use void if the method does not return any value. Method name, a descriptive name following naming conventions. Parameters, optional input values and method accepts enclosed in parentheses. Method body, the block of code that executes when the method is called. Example method declaration. Public class my class. Method to calculate the sum of two integer. Public integer add numbers. So here we are taking integer a and integer b. Integer sum is holding the value of a plus b, calculate the sum, and returning sum. So here return the result. Method to print a greeting message, public void greet, string name we are passing, system.debug hello, then we are printing the name plus exclamatory symbol. Calling methods example. To use or call a method, we create an instance of the class if the method is non-static and then call the method using the instance. Example public class demo, public static void execute method. My class instance equals to new my class. Call the add number methods. So integer result equals to my class instance dot add numbers and passing 5 and 10. So system.debug sum is displaying the result what here it's holding. So call the greet method my instance dot greet alias. Static methods example. Static methods belongs to the class rather than any particular instance of the class. They can be called directly using the class name. Example, public class my static class, static method to calculate the square of a number. So public static integer square. So here we are passing integer number. So returning number into number like square of a number. So calling the static method integer square result equals to my static class dot square and we are passing 4 value. So it is so this line is going to print the result. Real world example in Salesforce. Consider a scenario where we need to update the status of a case record based on certain criteria. We can encapsulate this logic in a method within an Apex class. Example, public class case manager method to update the status of a case. So public void update case status. So we are passing like id case id and string new status. Query the case record. So case record variable. Select id status from case where id equals to case id and we are limiting this one. So one record is going to be displayed. Update the status. Case record dot status equals to new status. Save the changes. Update case record. Then display the value by system.debug case status updated to new status. Then uses example public class case manager demo public static void run demo case manager creating the variable case manager equals to new case manager id sample case id if this replace with an actual case id. So string new status equals to closed. Call the update case status method. So case manager dot update case status passing the values sample case id and new status. Best practices for methods in Apex. Use descriptive names. Method names should clearly describe what the method does. Keep methods small. Each method should perform a single task or a small group of related tasks. Public void calculate total amount and in the curly braces we are going to write the logic. Public void process order. So validate order, calculate total and save order. Best practices for methods in Apex. Use parameters and return values. Methods should use parameters to accept inputs and return values to provide outputs. Avoid using global state unless necessary. Public boolean is eligible for discount. Integer order amount we are passing. So return order amount is greater than 100. Best practices for methods in Apex. Handle exceptions. Include error handling within methods to manage unexpected conditions. So here we are writing this public void process payment id we are passing try payment we are creating the variable and holding the value select id status from payment processing logic catch. So here we have to write processing logic catch exception is system.debug error processing payment plus e.getMessage method. Best practices for methods in Apex. Document your code. Use comments and documentation to explain complex logic within methods. Calculates the total amount including tax. At the rate param amount the initial amount. At the rate param tax rate the tax rate to be applied. At the rate return the total amount including tax. Public decimal calculate total with tax decimal amount decimal tax rate. So we are returning amount plus amount into tax rate. Thank you.